Alright, I once did this with Star Wars characters, now I'm doing it with the Walking Dead characters. I'm going to give my opinion on which characters I think would vote for Donald Trump and which characters I think would vote for Kamala Harris if they were to vote in the 2024 presidential election. So plain and simple, this won't take long, let's get into it. And I'm just going to start with 9 characters for both candidates, so yeah, let's go. Starting with Trump, we have Shane, Lori, Hershel, Merle, the governor, Negan, Morgan when he's in his clear mode, Abraham, and Eugene. So as you can see, most of that list are villains, which should say something. I'm just looking at, Trump's personality, some of his policies, and then I look at the characterizations of some of these characters and, their actions, things that they say and whatnot. That's how I make my distinctions. I feel like I don't need to give more of an explanation for the governor or Negan and Merle. We all saw how he was in the second episode of the show. Now Hershel, I feel like he would just align himself more with Trump rather than Kamala Harris, or he could, be a third party voter. Now for Abraham, how could I not put him here when he said this?
We got a wall to build.
Most of these folks just seem like the conservative types. That's really all it boils down to. Now for Kamala Harris, we have Rick, Michonne, Glenn, Maggie, Morgan when he's in his all life is precious mode, Carol, Aaron, Gabriel, and Rosita. Now, most of these folks I just feel like are, more on the liberal side. Except for Gabriel, I don't really see him as a liberal, but I also don't see him as a Trump voter. I feel like he'd vote for Kamala Harris. Aaron, he's part of the LGBTQ plus community. I don't think I need to say any more about that. Now, I feel like Hershel's family, that household I feel like is quite conservative. So I was gonna put Maggie with Trump, but I feel like the more time she spent with the group, the more liberal she became. So that's why I put her for Kamala Harris. Now with all of Trump's allegations and all the nasty stuff he said, there's no way I could see Carol, a survivor of domestic violence, voting for him. She's definitely voting for Kamala Harris. Rick is another one where I could see as a sort of a fence sitter, but the more time he spends with the group, especially, being with Michonne, he's definitely voting Kamala Harris and not Trump. You might have noticed I haven't said Daryl yet, and that's because I really could not pick either Trump or Harris for Daryl. So I put him down as a third party voter. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with anything I said. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like. See you next time.